check, mic check, mic check, mic check. This is 1000 Watts Radio, 1000 Watt Radio, 1000 Watt Radio. I am Joe Blaze, your host. This is a quick pop up. I got in the title 15 reasons. So I'm just gonna jump into it real quick because I did see that some of your favorite YouTubers and some of my favorite YouTubers are live right now. I want to interrupt their flow. I know they probably doing their thing, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into it since I started it. Let's see. First thing first, shout outs to Dennis Sperling, aka the Blizzard King. I got this off the Blizzard King community tab, and it says 15 reasons why a woman with a high body count is a dangerous choice for marriage. And up under that, he said, listen up, son. He didn't say listen up, daughter. He didn't say listen up, friend. He didn't say listen up, my cousin and them. He didn't say listen up, good people. He said, listen up, son. Mind you, he has 3 sons. So he was talking to his son. That's how I took it when I was starting. So he's just giving them the game. Now, whether they take it or not, that's gonna be on them. But nevertheless, he did his job. He put it out there, and he wrote it down. He put it out there for him to see. Mind you, he has points by each one, and then he has a statement up under, or an explanation up under each bulletin point. So I'm just gonna go through them, and I'll probably go through them kind of quick because, like I said, some of my favorite YouTubers out there YouTubing, and I definitely want to support. So let me see. First one is, well, let me read it. Let me see. It says, listen up, son. Again, shout out to Dennis Sperling, the Blizzard King, the Blizzard King, the Blizzard King. It says, this isn't about political correctness. It's about reality. A woman's past matters. You're not here to marry headaches, emotional baggage, and future liabilities. You're building a legacy, and you need to be ruthless about who qualifies to stand beside you. And I agree with that. You do need to be very selective, especially if you don't have any kids, especially if you don't have a lot of stuff going on, especially if you have money. And I think a reason why he put this out there is everybody right now is talking about, I think it's PJ. I think it's PJ Washington. I'm not sure. But PJ, and he's going through pure and all types of hell with his baby mama. So, and he got another 14 years. Yeah, I said 14 because I'm from the South. 14. He got 14 more years to go with that. So that's crazy. So he goes on. He said, let's get into it. First bullet point: she will always compare you to other men. She will always compare you to other men. No matter how good you are, she'll stack you up against ghosts from her past. And the more men she's been with, the worse it gets. So just telling the son, you'll never be enough. It'll never be enough. Alright, she's confused and doesn't know what she wants. Every partner leaves a mark. The bulletin is, she's confused and she doesn't know what she wants because every partner leaves a mark. Too many marks. She's emotionally scattered, directionless, and unstable for commitment. Solid. This is the stuff that I would tell my son. The only thing that I knew to really tell my son is, bruh, put on a condom. You don't want these problems. I love y'all, but y'all cost a lot. And not realizing when I was younger, I would just grind. Children are a lot. They are a lot emotionally, it's a lot mentally, it's a lot physically, it's a lot monetarily, all different levels. And it's not even about the children, mostly in this situation, because a woman can, the scripture says a woman can make a man a piece of bread, something you eat, something that grow mold, something you could throw away, something that's not worth anything, you know. Okay, the next one is She can't be sexually satisfied. I think this one is self-explanatory. Variety breeds appetite, and appetite breeds dissatisfaction. You'll never be enough, and that frustration breeds infidelity. Ultimately, infidelity, which causes a lot of the young guys, older guys, whoever you are, to crash out, completely crash out. So that's the third one. Okay, I'm looking good. All right, let's get into the fourth one. Likely to have had multiple abortions. We know this. We see not only abortions, Plan Bs, all types of just ways to, dispose of babies. I'm not monetized anywhere. I know probably be like, you can't say AB. I'm not monetized, so it do it matter. So here we go. Emotional baggage isn't just stories. It's trauma. Silent guilt or indifference to life is a landmine for any marriage. I'm gonna read it again. Emotional baggage isn't just stories, it's trauma. Silent guilt or indifference to life is a landmine for any marriage. So there you go. It's gonna be trauma, and then you got silent guilt. It's like you going through something, but you don't want to talk about it, and it's always, I think that's gonna feed into the one above it. You'll never be enough. It's like another ghost, because it's silent, it's quiet. You can't see it's another ghost. All right, I believe this is the fifth one. So let's see. I'm trying to run through these kind of quick, but I'm just gonna take my time and I'll just read it. Likely to have had. Okay, I read that one. It says she's probably still in touch with her exes. That's an absolute no. Just telling my daughter. Yes, I do have a daughter. Men and women cannot be friends, platonic, and you just can't. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be like, it can't be like you. She'll probably definitely have to have a relationship with my wife, period, point blank, or yeah, I ain't no dude finna be friends with my wife, period, point blank. That ain't happening. It's just not. Most dudes ain't with all that, unless y'all like brothers or y'all are brothers. And even my brother's wives, we are, we cool with each other. We talk, ain't no funny stuff, ain't no business. I was seeing I hate to veer off, but I seen this. I think it was either a post. What's up, Reed Pink? How you doing, Pink? How you doing? I appreciate you coming through. I ain't even gonna mention it, but I know you already done hit the like button. I ain't even gonna say that. I know you done did it already. So there it is. I appreciate you. So it was saying, I think you done knocked me off. You knocked me off a square. I can get back on that, though. It was just talking about, so let me read this again. It says, she's probably still in touch with her exes. And he go on to say, whether foreclosure, validation, or options, those invisible competitors keep your relationship in a permanent war zone. Absolutely. So what I was saying is that it's no way, and it was a short that I seen, there was no way that dude gonna be friends with my wife like that, period point blank. So I seen the short, and the short was, he was talking about, man, she ain't no good, she ain't right, she ain't no good woman, cause you done introduced her to me, and she all in my face. She all, like just deep in my face, just like the ones. You done been to a party. I went to a pool party probably about years ago, and I came in, I'm looking half decent, took my shirt off, jumped in the pool. This dude hugged up with his girl, right? His back is to me, but she all looking at me. Why you over my face? Your man right there. I don't get it. I don't understand, I guess. But I'm going to say that, I'm saying that to say like me and my brothers, they wives ain't in my face like that. They say, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da-da. Everybody good? They going about their business. Boom, that's it. One of my brothers, his wife, she looked downstairs, hey Joe, how you doing? Keep on going, that's it. You know what I'm saying? My wife, if I got one of my partners, my cousin, Soon as she'll say, "Hey, how you doing? Yeah, how you doing?" She'll walk to the back. No, man, come on. You gotta know. So the next one is she can't parabond properly. She cannot parabond properly. The ability to emotionally attach wears down with each partner. By the time she gets to you, it's often gone. We're gonna slide on to the next one, but yeah, she be wore out. She be done, like Mr. He said she be done past that Thundercat around. It'd be like, oh, oh yeah, that too. I may or may not be able to drop one, but I got me a couple of sounds in, so y'all might hear me drop a sound. Let's see. The next one is she carries brokenness and baggage. Multiple failed relationships stacked up emotional debris. Guess who cleans up the mess? You. They said, got him. Nah. Don't go for it. The next one is she's conditioned to bounce. When things get hard, she runs. It's her fault. It's her default setting. Stability feels foreign to her, and that's crazy work. Let's see. She thinks you're replaceable. Of course she does. If she done had 100, I'm not gonna say 100. We're gonna say 50. We're gonna go down there. We're gonna say 20. I'm pulling a Abraham and a Lot. We're gonna go down to 10. We're gonna go down to 10. Of course she thinks she especially if she done been with dudes with money, especially if she done been with real debonair looking dudes, especially if she done been around the block. Most definitely, she got options. Let's see. She's entitled and ungrateful. Too much validation from random men makes her think the world owes her everything. Absolute access denied. I gotta get that drop from you. Cool. Your genuine effort won't impress her. You be trying to give her the world. You be trying to do everything for her, and she like, what Kevin call him, Ahmed, and whoever else. I can't even think of no names. No, what's my man name who played on the films everybody love? What's his name? Can't think of his name. Anyway, let me go on. I see his face. I can't see it. I can't think of his name though. Too much validation from random men makes her think the world owes everything. Again, access denied. Your genuine effort won't impress her. I had to read it again because that was a good one. That was definitely a good one. Let's see. She has no shame in starting over. Wow, that was deep. Leaving a good man to chase fleeting thrills is a second nature. Reset buttons mean nothing to her. That's crazy. So I was listening to this audiobook one time, and it was crazy because I'm like, you can't be serious. Like you really did this? So it was this female. She was married. They was married for some years, and she went to this party. And I know, I wish I had some women in the chat so that y'all can make me understand. Because a lot of times the women co-sign this type of stuff, and it just, for me, it just don't make any sense. But she went to a party, and this dude smiled at her, and so I guess she thought that was it. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be her. I guess he was a good-looking dude, and so she packed up her bags. She told her husband she was leaving, and she was searching for this guy, and she finally found him. And you know, like she had children and everything. She left the husband and children and went searching for this guy and found him. And she was like, you know, I guess she trying to come on to him like, oh, you looked at me, and then he just looked at her like, I just outed you because I was being nice. I don't want to be with you. And it was crazy. I was like, this is wow. And you just packed up your bags on a smile and left your family. I wish I could find that. I think I'm gonna look for it. She can't submit to order or structure. this is a lot of women these days. Let's see. We're gonna read it again. She can't submit to order or structure. Feminine chaos thrives in instability. Too many past partners build rebellious, defiant habits. Sad and sassy. Sad and sassy. Okay, let's go to the next one. She sees marriage as a prize, not a responsibility. That's that one right there has some sting to it. She's more interested in the wedding photos and title, not the work. I'm gonna read that again because it's so nice. I'm gonna read it twice. How about that? She sees marriage as a prize, not a responsibility. She's more interested in the wedding photos and title, not the work. Not the work. High risk. This is the next one. High risk of sexual deviancy or addiction. Yeah, you be seeing that out there. You're gonna be on that white horse and all kinds of stuff. You can't mess with those. Those are the worst ones you want to mess with. That's like what's messing with a chick on drugs is like messing with a prostitute. A 304, as they call it. Yes, 304. Too many past sexual experiences warp desires. She'll either crave what you can't give or get bored too fast. Alright, this is the last one. It says she's likely to divorce you. Facts don't lie. Facts don't lie. I know a lot of people don't like facts, but guess what? Here it is. Facts don't lie. Study after study proves high body count, higher divorce rates. It's not shaming, it's survival intelligence. Well, you know, a lot of people gonna try to shame you for the truth. So he drops a final warning to his sons, and I'm dropping a final warning to my sons. It says marriage isn't charity work, it's a legacy move. So for the young men out there, and I'm definitely gonna repost this. I'm gonna make it a short, probably. Hopefully I can get it to a short. Let me read it again, and it says marriage isn't charity work, sir. It's a legacy move. And I'm saying stop playing checkers with your balls and start moving like a chess player. Stop playing checkers with your balls and start moving like a chess player. Don't go around here. Think about what you're gonna do. It's just gonna take some time, because any bad move to have you out of here. It's over with. Legacy done. Let's see. You're not here to rescue someone from their past. You're here to build a dynasty. Vet ruthlessly. Ignore society's lies. A woman's past is a blueprint for her future with her. Your future with her. Read it again. A woman's past is a blueprint for your future with her. Read it well or pay for it later. Exactly. Same applies to men too. Character counts on both sides, but you as a man carry the burden of leadership, provision, and legacy. Choose who qualifies wisely. Period. Point blank. Boom. There it is. So I went down. Most of the people, they was liking it. They had the thumbs up. I was like, cool, that's good. And so hit my thumbs up in there. And then I got all the way down. Okay, Big Will said the book of blizzardations. The book of blizzardations. I like that. Let's see. Man said, say yourself, black man, say yourself. Yep. Sounds like we need to go back to chastity belts. Bruh, you wish. That's a fight. So I'm not gonna mention no names. I don't like doing that. I don't like throwing people up under the bus, but hey, you put your words out there. So older lady, because she said you're old like me. That's what she said. Older lady, Jenny Marshall. I just said her name. God dog. She said, let's stay focused. We have bigger problems in the community to focus on the side word about women's body count and divide and distract the community. Keep pushing the de-alienation content though, and have a private conversation with your sons, your precious son. Like there's 4 replies. Most of them are some moderators and probably some people who just took like they didn't like what she said. They like, yo, get your mind right. Things start like crazy. Come on. This is the Blizzard Kings channel. That's what he said. This is the Blizzard Kings channel. We deal with the cold hard truth. Deviation into social and racial political politics is necessary at this time because of the racially charged climate. However, and most importantly, never forget, I'm an advocate for black men, of which I am a father of 3. So I guess he said, put that in your pipe and smoke it. This thing is running out. I don't know why I got all my bars. Oh no, I don't. Oops. I don't know how this thing gonna end. I know how when you be talking the truth, it gets funky, real funky. So I appreciate you coming in, Repink. I don't know if it's gonna record this, but I'm looking real bad right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I appreciate everybody who's going to check it out. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang, and shout out to the short game. Shout out to the short game. I'm gonna go ahead and end it. So I appreciate you coming through, Repink, and salute to the tribe. Salute to the tribe. Let's see what I want to do. I'm gonna drop one of my my clips. Let me see. I'm gonna laugh at the trolls who might say something. This is for my trolls right here. Yeah, that's for my trolls. Raise up. Let's see. I'm out of here, good people. I appreciate y'all coming through. Salute, and I hope you enjoy it. Just a quick pop up. Actually, I've been doing it for 24 minutes. Hopefully, I can get good at it one day. Get it as the other one, but hopefully we can do it again. And I may do it again. I don't know. We're gonna see. But I'm out, good people. I'm out. I am Joe Blaze. This is 1000 Watts Radio. I will see you on the other side.